Hello everybody, my name is Lynsey Eckley and I have been a grants officer with the Road Safety Trust for almost 2 years. The Road Safety Trust provides grants that make a difference for all road users. The Road Safety Trust is passionate about road safety and its vision, in common with many of you, is for the UK to have 0 deaths and serious injuries. The Trust is a registered charity and was set up in 2014. The way we contribute to this vision is by funding and promoting projects including practical measures, research, dissemination and education. So far, we have awarded over £6.4 million in grants to over 78 projects, and we are really pleased to now be the largest independent funder of road safety research and initiatives in the UK. Our grant programmes have 4 objectives. These are to generate new knowledge about what works to save lives and prevent injury, translate ideas that have been shown to be effective into new measures, influence road safety policy and practice to make a difference at all levels, and support partnership working and collaboration to encourage working together. Over the whole portfolio of projects, we expect to run a range of these objectives, which in combination will cover them all. However, we expect all projects to demonstrate a degree of partnership working or collaboration. The figure here shows the areas of the UK that has benefited from our grant funding. As you can see, currently England or all UK projects have been the most successful. So if you represent any of the home nations, we encourage you to apply. We have 2 main types of grant programmes. These are small grants launched in the spring, generally in March or April, and the main theme or large grants in the autumn. These usually have a theme where we specify a road safety topic, but sometimes, like last year, we offer an open round where projects can be on any road safety topic. When we are running an open round, these are referred to as large grants. When the Trust was first set up in 2015, we only offered open grants. However, after review and consultation in 2018, we launched our first themed programme. The review also told us that there was a need for funding for smaller, more practical local projects. In response, we launched our first small grants programme in 2019. We have been really pleased with the interest in this funding stream and that we can help meet the need for smaller, practical and innovative road safety projects. Really key to our small grants funding is making a difference to road safety in a very practical way. This strand is particularly suitable for local projects which can then share their learning and make resulting tools or interventions available to practitioners across the country. The focus is on trialling, piloting and evaluating novel ways of improving road safety. Taking a proportionate approach, we look for incremental innovation here, not reinventing the wheel. Applications to our small grants can be between £10,000 and £50,000 in total over a maximum project length of up to 2 years. I'm pleased to be able to announce that our next small grants round will open on the 21st of March and the closing date is likely to be in early May. This is hot off the press, so you guys are the first to hear about it. I'll provide a bit more information on this in the next couple of slides. Funding for large grants is available for research and the development of practical interventions. Eligible projects include research, pilots and trials, or improving, developing and expanding successful trials and interventions, and the evaluation of projects and interventions. Projects including research need to have practical focus and all applications must include plans for monitoring and evaluation of effectiveness. Applications to this programme are generally between £50,000 and £300,000, although sometimes we run rounds where the cap is increased to £500,000. In total, these grants are provided over a maximum project length of up to 3 years. To apply for our funding, you need to be based in the UK. Grants can be held by local sector organisations such as local authorities, police forces and fire and rescue services. constituted charities and community interest companies are also eligible. Universities are able to apply as a lead for our main theme or large grant programme. But because our small grants are designed to be practically focused, we would like the impetus for the project to come mainly from the road safety practitioners or charities. Universities can apply to lead on these, but it must be in partnership with a public sector or charitable organisation and to be agreed with us before you apply. We have found that collaborations between public sector or charities with the academic sector work particularly well. Further details about who is eligible are given in the guidance on our website. So, if you are interested in a grant from the Road Safety Trust, where can you find further information and support with your application? Firstly, the best place is to look at the grant section of our website, where you will find the current round details and reference documents. We highly encourage you to read the guidance document for the round, as this is updated each year, and ensure you read through the grant criteria. In our guidance, there is also a list of organisations who can help you with evaluation should you wish to apply for funding for evaluation training and support in your application. Our website contains individual project pages that have received funding separated by the grant programmes and a case study document that you can download. The grants team have piloted improvements to the application process that have been positively received. We now always deliver a webinar introducing each round. The webinar for the 2024 small grants will be this month, likely around the 25th of March. After the positive feedback we received, we will again be holding a 20-minute appointment for prospective applicants to discuss their project with the grants team. In these, we can answer questions you may have about your idea, the criteria, or any of the application process. We hope these will be made available at the end of March or early April. The webinar and appointments will be advertised on our website and social media soon. For the last year, we have simplified the application form, and we provide a workbook to guide applicants through the form questions and to help prepare their proposal with their partners before submitting it on the portal. Our general email can also be used to ask specific questions, but please bear in mind we are a small team and we all work part-time, so it may take a few days to respond to you. To give you a flavour of the types of projects we support, I would like to tell you about a few that have recently finished. The first project I want to share is Fasten Up Your Future, which was led by Transport for West Midlands and the behaviour change consultation company, SOMO. The project built on a previous funded project delivered by Birmingham City Council and SOMO called Message Not Received. This tested the hypothesis that culturally tailored and targeted messaging, co-designed with the communities and using insights from behavioural science, can improve seatbelt use in Birmingham's South Asian communities. Those of you who attended Joining the Dots last year may remember Nicola Watts from SOMO giving a presentation on this. Follow-up funding was then provided to test these tailored messages in the real world by embedding them in a series of videos and posters that were launched as an online social media campaign targeted to young people aged 16 to 24 living in South Asian communities in the West Midlands. It was found that 80% of people who reported that they did not always wear a seatbelt had increased their seatbelt usage after viewing the campaign, leading to a positive behaviour change. We Need to Talk About Hands-Free was led by the Open University in collaboration with Keele and Staffordshire Universities and the Roads Policing Academic Network. The project aimed to explore the issue of the potential displacement effect from using handheld mobile phones to hands-free use, and the role that the police officer interactions with offenders can play in encouraging safer behaviour. Given the risks still exist when using a mobile phone hand-free, they are just as distracting as handheld mobile phones. The intervention improved these interactions using an evidence-based interactive education activity whereby officers would offer the offenders on avoiding all forms of mobile phone use, including hands-free. And finally, a project you may have heard about recently won the Prince Michael Award called Perceptual Rider Information for Maximising Expertise and Enjoyment, or PRIMES. The grant was awarded to Transport Scotland in collaboration with Bear Scotland, a leading road maintenance and management firm, and Open Road Simulation, a human factors and applied psychology consultancy. Our funding supported an evaluation of a pilot project aimed to improve motorcycle safety with new road markings trialled in Scotland. The innovative road markings were presented as a series of gateways to encourage safer riding by priming motorcyclists appropriate positioning on the road and their speed, helping them negotiating challenging bends. This initial pilot found that motorcyclists using the prime markings had a slower speed, improved use of braking, and better positioning when entering the trail bends compared to control sites with no prime markings. This project has now entered a second phase to test different types of road and right-hand bend. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.